Hey everyone, welcome back to the Reptile Room. Today we went to the Reptile show, a new reptile show in Cincinnati, and we got a couple of new leopard geckos. So we're just gonna show you how I'm gonna set up a quarantine system for them. Got a 20-gallon tank here with a screen lid, and I've gone ahead and cleaned it off with the F10, which is an antibacterial. It'll get everything clean and disinfected. And I got a couple of extra hides and a bigger water dish. So it's a little bigger than I want, but it's what I have. So I'm gonna quickly hit those with the disinfectant and go ahead and put those in here, and then we'll check out the leopard geckos. Okay, so we have two hides, one for the hot spot and one for the cold spot, or the cooler side. And I'm just gonna put the water dish in the middle. They are going to get upgraded to a bigger enclosure. Right now this is just for quarantine purposes. So they'll be quarantined for probably at least 2 weeks. Maybe up to a month. Quarantining, I do it just because I want to see them eat. Sorry, I got Ronnie trying to claw his way out of his enclosure here. I'm quarantining them so I can watch them eat a little bit, poop a little bit, make sure nothing gross is in them, and really make sure that they're in good shape before most likely housing them with Brad, the other leopard gecko, and see what happens then. We'll probably use this 40-gallon tank, though I'm not entirely sure what we'll use. That's going to be, about a month off. He really wants out. So before I put them down there on their final shelf to live for a little while, I just want to show you this. This is the screen lid that we're going to use, and this is a high dome fixture, and it is just a UVB bulb in here right now. It's not a giant one. It should be more than enough for the leopard geckos for a while. They're nocturnal. They don't typically need a ton of UV. I still put it on them. But if they need more heat, I'll cycle that back up. I got a couple more temperature probes around here I'm going to throw in there, make sure they're in good shape. You see, for the substrate, instead of using any substrate, I'm using paper towels, just one layer of paper towels, just normal paper towels. And that's, again, just to help keep it clean so they don't get anything bad in their system, and I can kind of keep an eye on what's actually going on with them. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the animals over here. So here they are. These are both just little females. No idea what the genetics are behind them, but they're pretty cool. See if any of them want to behave. So there's the first one. She's got a little bit of purple on her. Her head pattern's pretty cool. She's really interesting. She's got a nice little striped tail. She's got a couple little purple spots on her back here. She was pretty active at the show. So there's the first one. I'm just going to go ahead, and after I show you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the enclosure so I don't have to put them back in these little Tupperware cups. So here's the other one, just a little bit different. Trying to be a little bit cautious of the tail because I don't want them to be freak out and drop the tail or anything. Has a little bit of white right behind the head. Hopefully when they're not super stressed out like they are today, although I'm the one who stressed them out now, but earlier it was the show and all the transport and all that. So hopefully their colors will color up a little bit more. We'll see a little bit more color out of them, which will be super cool. You can see her little stripes that she has on her back, her little head pattern, which is pretty cool. Their tails are both nice and fat. These were pretty active and the chunkiest looking ones that we saw, and so we got them. They should hopefully do pretty well. But I'm still going to quarantine them. Alright, well here's the first one who's out and about. She hasn't gone running into her hide yet. I just filled the water dish and it splashed a little bit, so she's sipping some water off the side there, which is a good sign. Let's get a little bit of water right off the glass. She looks really cool. Look at that face. And of course Ronnie had to come out and say hey. Oh, we did also get some other little insects. We got some isopods for Ronnie's bioactive enclosure. I bought 20 of them. I think they were red, lava, something like that. I'm going to go ahead and put the other 10 that I got inside another container and try to propagate a few more and keep filling up some other bioactive enclosures as we get them done. Alright guys, well there's the new additions. We'll see how they go, how they fare for the next couple of weeks, and bring you along on that ride. Thanks again. If you could like and subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think a good pair of names for both of these female leopard geckos would be. Hopefully we'll see the other one come out and about here in the next day or so. I'll get some good pictures of her. Thanks again.